we're going to solve some equation word problems. So we're going to create an equation for each problem and then solve. So in the first one, Jessica bought 5 shirts that were all the same price and a pair of jeans that cost $35 at New Navy. If the total amount that she spent at New Navy was $125, how much did each shirt cost? So we know she bought 5 shirts and a pair of jeans for $35, and the total was $125. So we need to figure out how much each shirt costs, because this is what we're looking for. That's going to be our variable. So you can put S for shirts. I'm just going to use X. So my X, my variable that I'm looking for, is the price of each shirt. Okay, so I know that 5 shirts were bought, and if they were all the same price, it would be 5 times however much they cost per shirt, and that would give us the total amount. So I'm going to multiply 5 times X, 5 shirts times the price of each shirt. Plus, she also bought jeans that cost $35. And it came to a total of $125. Okay, so now all we have to do is solve for X, and that will give us the price of each shirt. So I'm going to get X by itself. We have a plus 35, so I'm going to subtract 35 on both sides. 35 minus 35 is 0. So I'm left with 5X is equal to 125 minus 35 is 90. X is being multiplied by 5. The opposite operation is to divide by 5 on both sides. 5 divided by 5 is 1. So we have X equals 90 divided by 5 is 18. So that means the price of each shirt is $18. So I'm going to write $18 per shirt as my answer. Okay, so here's the next one. Jose joined Jim's gym and was charged a joining fee of $30. Plus he pays a monthly membership fee of $25. Juan joined Frank's Fitness and was charged a joining fee of $100. Plus he pays a monthly membership fee of $20. After how many months will the total amount Jose and Juan have spent on membership fees be the same? Okay, so let's look at how much they're paying individually for membership fees. So we have Jose. So he spent on his joining fee a flat fee of $30. Plus, he spends monthly a fee of $25. So it's 25 times X. I'm going to have X represent the number of months. So 25 times the number of months, or just times X. So Juan has a joining fee of $100. Plus, he pays a monthly membership fee of $20. So 20 times the number of months, or 20 times X, because we don't know the number of months. So 20 times X. So we want to know when their membership total fees altogether of the joining fee plus their monthly fee, when it will be the same, when it will be equal. So that means we're going to take their 2 equations and just set them equal to each other to figure out, well, when it'll be equal. So we have 30 plus 25X is equal to 100 plus 20X. So I'm going to move my variables to the same side. Here I'm going to subtract 20X on both sides. 20X minus 20X is 0. Here 25X minus 20X is 5X. I have to bring down the 30 plus 5X equals 100. Okay, now I'm going to solve for X. x. I need to get rid of the 30. It's positive, so I'm going to subtract 30 on both sides. 30 minus 30 is 0. Bring down my 5x is equal to 100 minus 30 is 70. X is being multiplied by 5, so opposite operation is to divide by 5. Anything you do on one side, do to the other. So we have x equals 70 divided by 5 is 14. So that means after 14 months, the amount in fees that they've each paid will be exactly the same. All right, so let's try another one. Tiffany, Georgia, and Sarah are sisters. Georgia is twice as old as Tiffany, and Sarah is 6 years older than Tiffany. If the sum of the ages of the sisters is 50, how old is each sister? All right, so we can see that Georgia and Sarah's ages are both compared to Tiffany's. So we're going to start with Tiffany's age. And because each of their ages uses Tiffany's, we're going to say that Tiffany's age is equal to x. So then when we look at Georgia, it says Georgia is twice as old as Tiffany. So twice as old, that would be 2 times Tiffany's age. If we say Tiffany is x years old, that would be 2 times x, or 2x. Then we have Sarah. Sarah is 6 years older than Tiffany. So if Tiffany's x, Sarah is x plus 6. So 6 years older than Tiffany. And it says that the sum of the ages, remember sum means you add them together, sum of the ages of the sisters is 50. So if we add all 3 together, it should equal 50. So we have Tiffany is x years old, plus Georgia is 2x years old, plus Sarah is x plus 6 years old, and all together those add up to 50. So here I'm going to solve for x. Remember, x is the same thing as 1x. I have another x in here, so that's also 1x. I'm just going to start by combining like terms. 1x plus 2x is 3x. 3x plus 1x is 4x. So we have 4x plus 6 equals 50. Right, I need to get rid of the positive 6, so I'm going to subtract 6 on both sides. So we have 4x equals 44. To get x by itself, it's being multiplied by 4. Opposite operation is to divide, so divide both sides by 4, and x is equal to 11. Okay, so let's go back to their ages. We said Tiffany's age is x, and well, x equals 11, meaning Tiffany is 11 years old. Georgia is 2 times x, or 2 times 11, which makes her 22 years old. Sarah is x plus 6, which we said that x is 11, and 11 plus 6 is 17. Okay, so we have Tiffany is 11, Georgia is 22, and Sarah is 17. And if we add those up, they should equal 50. So 11 plus 22 is 33. 33 plus 17 is 50. So we know our ages are correct for each sister. All right, so those 3 problems are very similar to the next 3 that you can go ahead and try. Don't know if I can fit them all on here. So go ahead and you can pause it, try the first 2. I'm going to move it up. And then you can try the third one. So here's the third one. As soon as you're ready for the answers, go ahead and come back and I'll go through the answers with you. All right, so I'm going to zoom back in. All right, Tanner purchased 4 boxes of cereal that all cost the same amount and a gallon of milk that costs $3.50. Paid a total of $13.50. How much did each box of cereal cost? So 4 times x, so 4 boxes times the price per box, plus the $3.50 gallon of milk, equals a total of $13.50. So then we had to solve for x by subtracting 350 on both sides. And we get 4x equals 10. Divide both sides by 4, and x is equal to 250, or 2.5. If we're talking about dollars though, because how much did each box of cereal cost, we would have to write this out as actual dollars. So it would be $2.50 per box. All right, so the second one, Brenda and Rosa. They bought the same car for the same price. So we have Brenda, Rosa. Right, Brenda put a down payment of $2,000 on the car. So she put down $2,000 and she pays $120 per month. Rosa put a down payment of $500 on the car, plus she pays $170 per month. So remember, times x, because it's times the number of months that she pays. After how many months will Brenda and Rosa have paid the same amount on their cars? So to figure out when they're equal or the same, just set them equal. So we have 2,000 plus 120x is equal to 500 plus 170x. Here, I'm going to move my variables to the right just to keep it positive. If you moved your variables to the left, it's exactly the same. So subtract 120x on both sides. You get 2,000 equals 500 plus 50x. Subtract 500 on both sides, and we get 1,500 equals 50x. Divide both sides by 50, and x is equal to 30. So after 30 months, they will have paid the same amount for their cars, or on their cars, because it's payments. All right, some of the ages of 3 brothers. We have Trent, we have Matt, and Corey. All right, Matt is 3 years younger than Trent, so I'm going to say Trent is x. Since Matt is 3 years younger, so that would be x minus 3. Corey is 1/3 as old as Trent, so I'm going to say his age is 1/3 times x. All right, so the sum of the ages is 39. So x plus x minus 3 plus 1/3 x is equal to 39. All right, we have 1x plus 1x is 2x plus 1/3 x is 2 1/3 x. Bring down the minus 3 equals 39. I'm going to add 3 to both sides, and I get 2 1/3 x equals 42. Divide both sides by 2 1/3. We get x equals, all right, here you have to do a little bit of math. All right, 42 divided by, I'm going to make 2 1/3 improper. 2 times 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So we have 7/3. Remember, when you're dividing with fractions, you keep your first number the same, change division to multiplication, and flip your second fraction over. I'm going to make my whole number into fraction by putting a 1 below it. Now I can multiply straight across. We have 42 times 3. This gives us 126. 1 times 7 is 7, and 126 divided by 7 is 18. So that means x is equal to 18. So if we go back to the brothers, Trent is x, so he's 18. Matt is x minus 3, or 18 minus 3, which is 15. And Corey is 1/3 times x, which is 18. 1/3 times 18, well, it's just 18 over 3, which is 6. Meaning Trent is 18, Matt is 15, and Corey is 6. So if we add them together, they should equal 39. We have 18 plus 15 is 33, plus 6 is 39. So they do add up.